Hi everyone, so in this video we'll talk about object destructuring in ES6. Let's see how it used to work in ES5. So let's create an object here by the name of employee. So basically it's EMP. So there will be ID, that will be 101. There will be a name, my favorite, marks. Okay. So if I want to take ID out of it, which is basically property in this object, I have to create a variable by the name of ID. Then I will do emp dot id and I'll do console log ID. It will give me 101, which is obvious. Now what I have to do, I have to make use of ES6 now. It is ES5 standard. Just comment it out. Make use of destructuring, which is basically like this, curly braces, and the property name which you want to extract, in this case ID. So it will be ID here, make sure it matches, then the object, and now the output will be the same. So this is the way of ES6 and this is the way of ES5. Now see how to use a alias in ES6 while destructuring. So just take this portion out, remove this comment, we don't need this anymore. So I want to use ID property by the name of code while printing it in the console log. I'll show you what I actually mean with it. So previously what we were doing, we were using this ID here because we want to extract this ID property from this employee object, and we are doing like this. Okay, suppose in future I want to change it to code, so I will do this colon and code. So basically what will happen here, it will take the ID property out and assign it to the variable by the name of code. So basically code will be equal to 101. So now we have to type it here, code not ID. Save it, and this is the output. Just for the change, make it 105 so that you can see the difference. So this is the alias name for this ID which you are extracting from the object. Now let's see how to deal with the nested objects. Let's create a property here, info, and there will be two properties inside it. Age, let's make it 35, and there will be a gender. Let's make it male. Okay, so now what I want to do, I want to extract this property which is basically nested inside this employee object. So it will be var, we have to go into info colon then gender, and it will be equal to employee object. Okay, so it will give us the value of gender. So now instead of info you have to type here gender, because you are extracting gender property, not info. Okay, so that's the output. In case you want to give a alias name here like we did before, you can make it simply Jen here, anything which you want, and it will be the same. Just for a change, make it female. Okay, so that's the output. Now it's time to see how the non-existent properties work in destructuring. For example, in case if I want to extract some property by the name of department which does not exist in this employee object, what will happen? Save it, and you will get undefined here because it does not exist in this object. We can do one thing to fix this. We can assign it a default value like this. Let's make it production. Okay, so now we'll get production as a default value. We can test it out with this name property. Simply put name here and make it Peter. So what we are doing here, we're basically checking if the name exists here. If it exists, take this marks, otherwise use Peter, which is the default one. Save it, and that's the output. You can also use alias name here if you want. You can simply make it here manager. So basically it will take the value out of this name property and assign it to manager variable. So let's make it manager here, and that's the output. Just for the change, you can make it Adams, and this is the output. If you want to extract multiple properties at the same time, you can do like this: ID, comma, name. So ID will get 105, name will get Adams. So you can print ID here like this, and you can print name here like this. Just save it, and that's the output. This is how object destructuring works in ES6. I hope you got the point how it actually works. See you in the next video. Have a nice day.